Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'd really like to meet her and ask her why we're who we are. And tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'm on my way to see her. So tell me, am I very far? Am I very far now? Am I very far now?
Hey everybody, so this is literally gonna be just a quick video, or at least as quick as I can make it. I tried to make it last night and my glasses had too much glare and I was super tired, so I rambled a lot. So this is me trying to be quick about this. So basically this week I saw that Randomwitch had posted a video entitled positive, it was something like positive witchy challenge, be the witchy change. First off, let me say, if you haven't watched that video, definitely go and watch it. Girl, applaud, applaud, applaud. You did so great in that video. Very well said. And basically, to give you a quick rundown of the video, or the message that the video gave, is basically we need to quit fucking bullying each other, and that's what I'm gonna call it, bullying, because as Mira said, you know, she's gonna call it bullshit. I think that gives it too much credit. Bullying, literally, like, I'm gonna call it bullying because let's belittle this down to the exact childish shit that it is. Witchcraft is an art form to me, so as much as it is a practice, it's an art, you know, it's a craft, and there's a lot of different ways to craft a chair. There's a lot of different ways to craft, you know, anything. So just like the usual, there's a lot of different ways to craft in the craft. I just want to say, awesome job, Randomwitch. I'll post her video in the down bar. But I also wanted to say it's an even bigger step to adopt a new witch. Now, when I say new witch, I don't even mean new to the craft. I literally mean new to YouTube. So when I say new witch, I'm definitely not meaning it in a belittling way, by any means. I actually just mean new to YouTube. You know, to me, even a witch that has been practicing for 20 plus years, who gets on YouTube and starts making videos, is a new witch. They're a new tube witch. I guess that's what new tube witch. That's patented, y'all, but you can use it. You can borrow it. New tube witch. You know, and I love how Randomwitch is encouraging everybody to subscribe to new tube witches and kind of be that, you know, that supporting role. I myself love finding new tube witches because, you know, people have lives, and your old tube witches or your seasoned tube witches will often go on breaks. Sometimes they have to walk away from YouTube for a bit. You know, there's multiple reasons why they may stop making videos. So for me, I don't watch cable. I have Netflix and Hulu and YouTube. So it's always nice having new entertainment, basically. So with that being said, I've always liked finding new tube witches, and I found Ravenflower when she was still pretty young on the tube, and I been with Noah Tempestari for a while. I remember being around just as the Witchy Bear started gaining momentum, you know, and it's awesome. I'm not a very popular tube witch by any means, not that I care, but it is still pretty cool being on YouTube as a pagan for 3 years and seeing who comes in, you know, and who brings more to the table. It's pretty freaking awesome. So with that being said, I've actually got a few names that I'd like to mention. I hope, I don't have my phone with me, so I hope I can remember their names correctly. Two of them have been mentioned on the video that Randomwitch made. They were actually mentioned in the live feed conversation, and she read the names out loud on the video. So two of these names, I heard of one before I watched the video. The other one I heard specifically from her video, and I decided to look into, and I love her so far. So first I want to do a shout out to Kiyla Brandon. Not Tequila, but to Kiyla Brandon. I believe her last name's Brandon. But she's been on the tube, on YouTube for a bit. Actually, probably about 2 years. Because I think I found her channel when I first moved to the city. And I love her energy, super bubbly. I don't think she's making a lot of videos, you guys, but only because I know life kind of got in the way. So if maybe we subscribe to her and show her some support on her videos that she does have posted, maybe Nathan will get some more Kiyla in his, or Kiyla, I can't speak, in his life. Which would be super nice, and it'd be super nice for all of you because she's really bubbly and really fun to watch. And yeah, but so a new tube witch, still kind of relatively new tube witch. And I want to mention Corey, aka I started following him when he went by Crowboy. But Corey, if you guys followed my Witchy Idol contest, actually won first place. And he might kill me for saying he's bubbly, but he is. He's got this awesome energy about him that I just love. But now he doesn't go by Crowboy anymore. He goes by Belladonna Nightshade now, but he's still uploading content, and his most recent upload was his entry for the Witchy Idol contest, actually, so that's pretty cool. I think he has like 75 subscribers last time I checked, so definitely check him out. I've loved watching him grow so far, and I know he's gonna be one that really gives us some awesome content later on. I can just feel it. But yeah, check him out, and I'll be linking everybody I mention and do a shout out to. I'll be linking their channels below, so make sure you check out the description bar. And then this other person, I actually this is what's great about the Randomwitch's video. This other person I have kind of shared some words with before. And I remember seeing his comments on a lot of videos, and he recently subscribed to me and was making comments on my videos. And you know, as a YouTube witch, or as a YouTuber, I enjoy comments more than I do anything else. It's always nice when someone shares my video. That's great. But comments to me are like a gold mine. You know, I tend to ignore the like and dislike buttons a lot, even though I use them a lot. And a lot of us, you know, when we like a video and we have nothing really to say, we'll just hit the like button. And that's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But a like button to me can be clicked it's got the same amount of effort behind it as clicking the dislike button. And it's really not a lot of effort. It's just like, like, you know, and, you know, I hate that I tend to do that a lot myself, just click the like button, because I work so much, and, you know, usually when I'm watching YouTube, it's not when I'm at home relaxing. I watch YouTube in the car sometimes, not while I'm driving, but while I'm riding in the car. You know, at work when I have downtime, I'll pull out YouTube and I'll watch. But it's not a lot of effort, you know, and, you know, it's kind of the same as in you see that one dislike and you're like, well, wow, I wonder who had the audacity to click dislike. You know, it's not always like that. Sometimes it's a little more, like, you know, they just didn't like your video. Some random person just was like, this isn't for me. You know, it's usually not a lot of the same thought process as a lot of, sometimes they're just like, I'm gonna be a dick, click, you know. So I tend not to linger on the dislikes. You know, if I get one dislike, I'm actually like, cool, you know, I'm like, yay, an opinion, you know. But yeah, so I tend to stay away from the like when I'm looking at my own video, I don't give any regards to that. But when someone comments, it's wonderful. It's wonderful because they're putting more effort into it, and they're putting their own thought into that. And, you know, I love comments more than anything. I love comments. And so, you know, when this witch was commenting on my stuff and was commenting on other videos, I was getting really excited, and I decided, okay, I'm going to check out their channel and see what kind of content they have. And he hadn't uploaded anything. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. and I moved on. But after Randomwitch posted her video, or did her live video, he was like, yeah, you know, this is the reason, you know, he acknowledged that this was the reason why he was so hesitant about, you know, getting on YouTube. And then he did something awesome, and he took the chance, and he swallowed his fears, and he did it. And awesome, Kevin, awesome. He is The Fool's Journey, I believe, is what his name is on YouTube. I've subscribed, y'all, and I'm loving his content so far. And he's another Ohio witch that lives in the city, so we's definitely going to be hanging out eventually. I don't know when yet. I'm actually leaving this weekend to go to Florida for a bit with my mom, but afterwards, you know, I'm definitely going to be hooking up with him and Random. I didn't know Randomwitch was an Ohio witch either, so that's great. I've actually met quite a few witches from Ohio through YouTube, which is amazing. The next witch that I want to shout out to was also mentioned on Randomwitch's video, and that's how I discovered her. And I have no shame of saying that, but her name is WitchyLady, and that's one, there's no space in that, WitchyLady Rena. So it's Witchy with a capital W, Lady with a capital L, and then space Rena with a capital R, R-E-N-A. And like I said, I'm putting their links down below, so I don't know why I'm spelling things for you guys. But she's young. She's very young. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's very young. And I kind of got a little emotional when I started to watch her videos, because she reminds me a lot of me when I first started practicing and studying into the craft. And this girl, like I said, I don't know how old she is, but she's got a very old soul, and you can just kind of tell, you know, she's an older soul, and you can tell that she's kind of genuinely guided on her path. And as of right now, she has a plethora of content because she's doing a year in the day study on YouTube. Sorry, my battery. But she's doing a year in the day study on YouTube, and so she's got quite a few videos out right now. But just wow, like, I don't know. She reminds me so much of myself. I'm really excited to see the content that she's going to be uploading in the future, you know. She has, I think, 50 some subscribers, no more than 60 right now. So definitely check her out. I'm really, like I said, I'm really excited to see her grow as a witch. So yeah, those are the people. And then my next thing is, if you are a person that admires us here on YouTube and would like to get into it, do it. You know, my first official video on YouTube was a project I did for school, for one of my art classes. And I never like tagged it or anything, never really shared it all that much. But my next video, which is my official like Nathan YouTube, you know, that I did as Nate the K, was a flip through of my Book of Shadows, and I got a lot of response, and I've started making a lot of friends from that video, and then I just went off and I took off, and I'm so glad that I did. And if you're sitting and watching this and you're thinking, you know, maybe I really should do it, definitely do it, because you'll meet wonderful people who will always be there for you, you know, whenever you need a shoulder to cry on, or, you know, a hug, even if they're not really there, you know, whenever you need someone just rooting for you in the background, you know, definitely do it. You do have your right to your fears. You know, there's always douche dicks out there. I've noticed, this is a completely different subject, but I've noticed a lot of female YouTubers get a lot of dick pics, and, you know, they complain about creepy guys, and, you know, you do have those, but it's really easy to block someone, you know, or to report them, as long as you're completely intolerant of it. You know, it really won't cause any issues, or just kind of like gnats you gotta like swat off. But yeah, men, I haven't heard of any men that experience stuff like that on YouTube, which is interesting, right? Like I said, another video. But it's a very it's a great experience, and it kind of forces you to grow, not in a bad way, but you're constantly learning from each other, from your friends and your subscribers and the people you subscribe to, and you're sharing content and you're sharing information, and it's really just a great and wonderful thing, and I'm so glad I did it. And Josh is even thinking about getting into it himself, and it's just a great thing. So don't be afraid, you know, swallow those fears, because the fears are definitely not justified, in my opinion. So, but thank you so much, Random Witch. I'm running over the time that I want to spend on this, and thank you all. Please like and subscribe to me, as well as go down and make sure you like and subscribe the videos and the channels of the NewTube witches, because there's a lot of potential there. And even if you think like this is a little too, you know, like I don't know how I feel about them, show them support, you know, even if it's in just a little comment, you know, saying welcome to the community or whatever. You know, let's definitely be the positive witchy change. You know, let's be the witchy change we want to see in the world. So I hope you guys all have a great week, and a blessed day and a blessed night. I'm going to be headed down to my mom's, hopefully, to get some more Crossroad Dirt for Corey's statue, and for myself. So, have an awesome night, and blessed be.